Hello, Ari the Goddess here. I hope you all are having a great day today. May you be guided in this message. May the divine bring forth the wisdom and the clarity that you need in this time. Please always ask for discernment so that you can know when a message is for you and when it is not, or when to know what is for you and what is not. There are different energies that are on this channel as it's growing, and so as the messages as I post and the messages come, a message may not be, the exact message may not be for you, but throughout the message there may be certain things that can help you or guide you. And I just ask that you're able to discern so that you can know what is for you and what isn't. But always ask the divine to help you, what's for you and what's not. And please know, by the titles of the messages, what's the saying? Please don't judge a book by its cover. The title may say one thing, but throughout the messages I may relay different messages within them, and it be for different people. So I ask that you allow that, yourself to be guided in the way that is true. Please try to change your perspective in this time as you're growing, as you're going within. We're rising above. We're rising above so we can get a clearer vision. We're rising above so that we can change our perspective in this time, because as we change our perspective, we let go of the things, of the ways, of the beliefs, of the habits, of just the one way of thinking. As we change our perspective, we're able to move. Changing your perspective helps you to move around freely, if that makes sense. Because I'm not here to say what's right or wrong, but as you continue to expand, you're able to see the different possibilities of life. And if you're able to see different possibilities of life instead of one way, because that's when you only think one way, you're limiting yourself. But as you rise above and be open to different perspectives, you've becoming aware of all realities, of all possibilities, and which helps you become limitless. I hope that makes sense for someone. Please trust your intuition in this time as well as you rise above. And if you don't trust your intuition, always go to the divine and ask the divine to help guide you, so that you can trust yourself. Ask the divine, how can I trust myself? How can I trust that inner voice that's inside me? Divine, I haven't been ignoring that inner voice that's inside me, and I ask that you forgive me. And I forgive myself for ignoring that voice. But divine, can you show me if it's in a vision, if I need to journal it, if I need to see it somewhere, if I need to hear it in a message. Divine, I ask that you are able to show me, that you're able to help me be able to trust that inner voice again, because that inner voice has always been in us, And I heard Oprah say in one of her videos of how the voice gets louder and louder, how the voice, starts out when you're doing something where you may be going like on the wrong path in your life, and how the voice starts off kind of soft, and then it gets louder and louder, and then by you ignoring it, every time that you ignore it, every time that you ignore it, it gets louder, and then the situation eventually happened, what it was trying to avoid for you. But you want to know, in my experience, the voice doesn't get louder, it gets softer. It's like, okay, you're ignoring me, you're not listening. And then I know for me, I've been a person that always, trust my intuition. But remember I was telling you about, I was going through a phase in my life where I had kind of, that I didn't trust myself, because of what I was going through in life. This awakening I was telling you about. I'm like, what is this? I'm normally right about this situation. I'm normally right about these people, these things. And I was kind of upset with myself. That goes back to the hero talk. And, I'm trying to control everything, let the ego control. But you want to know what was going on? It was... a lot of things was happening on a spiritual level that the ego could not detect. And that's another thing. A lot of things that you may be going through right now that's happening on a spiritual, energetically level that the ego cannot detect at all. And that's why it's so important, and I'm glad I said this, is to rise above, because it'll widen your vision. When you rise above, when you rise higher, when you vibrate higher, you're able to see things clearly. Think of an eagle. An eagle can see everything. It's able to change its perspective and see everything. And with the ego, it's only able to see one thing. And I'm not a person that is just against the ego. I think it's, like I said before, I believe it serves its purpose in the way that it's needed. But I do ask that you just... you may be going through things in your life that the ego cannot explain. And this is a message that had to keep knocking at my door. Knocking within me is that you're going through something, Ari, that the ego is not going to be able to explain, because the ego is used to the physical. The ego is used to the physical, seeing things. What happens in the divine and in higher realms, in higher energies, in divine source, this is spiritual and it cannot be seen. And that's where faith comes from. That's where the faith and the belief and trusting that within, that's where that comes from, because it gets higher. It's a higher realm than you. There's different realms, different energies. And it's important that we know the difference. It's important that we know when to it is important that we know the difference, because you cannot know what's going on right now. You could think that you're going, you may not be, I don't like using the word crazy. You may think that you ain't not in your right mind right now. And it's just your ego is dying. It's just in the messages I was saying before. The ego can't be in control this time. It can't. There's things that's happened on a spiritual level that has to happen. That is going to happen regardless. That are happening regardless. And it's important in this time for you to lay the ego to rest and to trust in the divine. Okay? So I'm going to get into the message. That was a message on its own, but I'm going to pull the card and let's see what we have here. It says courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So it may go back to the intuition that I was telling you about, trusting your intuition. What is the divine telling you right now in this time? Is the divine telling you to think higher, to let go of the ego and think on a higher scale, to change your perspective? Are you needing to change your perspective right now? Are you needing to change your perspective on the things that are in life that are maybe weighing you down? Because maybe the only reason why they're weighing you down is because you're needing to look at it in a different light. Move it a little bit, move it around. Let's see what you can do with it. Open it, broaden it, expand it. And or ask the divine, what is it that I need to do? How can I listen to myself? How can I listen to that intuition? How can I consciously allow myself to be courageous in these new steps that I need to take? Whether it's in going within, whether it's in life, whether it's in just, even the people that you're around. Maybe you need to have the courage. You may need the courage, whatever your intuition is telling you. it's telling you to have the courage to do it. So what is that? What has your intuition been telling you? Maybe it's to purify. Maybe it's to purify your vibrations. Maybe it's to, get away from those people that no longer serve you, but you're still trying to keep them around because y'all may be sharing the same hurt energy, but that's not you no more. That energy may not be even you anymore, and maybe your intuition is telling you to let these people go because they no longer serve you, and the only energy y'all share is the same energy of hurt. And maybe that's why the divine is telling you to listen to your intuition, to fly high, so you can look at this in a different perspective. Not to be mean, not to just force them out, but to think higher and to let the divine help you within this time and change your perspective on it, and to see that, okay, maybe this isn't in alignment with me. Maybe the reason why I'm feeling weighed down because this person, place, or thing, it doesn't have to just be a person, is weighing me down. So maybe the divine have been intuitively, I just didn't. Bringing forth the intuition, putting in your intuition to purify and to cleanse so that you can rise on a higher vibration, so you can raise your vibration, because maybe something in your energy is causing you to be low, and it takes courage to do this. It says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Within your intuition, these are the steps that are being shown, but you just need that courage to do it. Maybe it's not even to let go. Maybe it's to go towards it. Maybe you need the courage to go towards that something. And remember, yesterday I was talking about that opportunity, that friendship, that relationship. The things. Maybe it's telling you to have the courage to take the step forward, not just letting people go, but going forward to the things that is for you, and trusting that intuition, and to fly high, because that's where you may be. You may be higher. You may be seeing things higher, at a higher level, but you're not allowing yourself to. You may be fear. You may be in fear, or the fear of illusion. The illusion of fear, and maybe that may be causing you to not have the courage. So the divine is probably telling you to listen to your intuition so that you can move forward and vibrate and continue on this, because you're vibrating higher, or to vibrate higher, and to purify your energy, because this raises it even more. I hope that makes sense for someone. I'm gonna pull another card. Oh, and it also says, listen to the call. Not this same card. This is another card that I have. It says, the heart's wisdom. Listen to the call of your heart. Your guide in love. So that's either for letting go or moving forward. That's for someone. That is for someone. All right, I'm going to pull another card. Okay. Let's see. Divine Source. It says, help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yes, so please just listen to Source. Not only listen to Source, but ask Source. This is the prayer hands. This card has the prayer hands, and it has like birds, pretty little birds around it, and different type of colors. It's a beautiful picture. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Yeah, this is someone who probably needing to take a leap of faith to let something go or to move forward. And to ask the divine force. It goes source, I meant. And it goes back to what I was saying about just asking the divine, how can you have the courage to either let go or move forward, or what needs to be let go or what needs to be moved forward on. Or divine, how can I trust my intuition in this time so that I can trust your plan? And just giving it to source, and know that the source will ask you, will help you. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. The divine source will help you. To know that the divine source will help you. And remember, I was telling you about that surrender card is, I do my best to surrender every single day, and to set my intentions in a way that is needed so that I can go with that. That can be a guidance to me, and to allow the divine and letting divine's will be done. So that can be my, my path, and to trust to know, because I surrender and set my intention with the divine and set the intention for myself, it's going to guide me in what's necessary. So maybe that is something that you need that can help you, is to surrender each and every morning, not only to thank God for waking you up and be grateful for the things, saying your 3 things that you're grateful for, but also surrendering to the divine. I surrender to this moment in time. I surrender to this day, and I just ask that you are able to help me. And if you don't know the intention to set, ask the divine, can you to help you set your intentions? What intentions did I need to set for me? So that, because you know my heart, divine, what intentions do I need to set for me that can help me move forward and along the path that you have for me? Or setting the intention of, just walking in love, walking with joy, walking with the divine, even just setting that intention. And that's how you are able to become aware of yourself and the intuition, because you're creating not only awareness for your day, but you're creating an awareness for yourself, the divine. You're letting the divine know that you're here with the divine, and the divine can be here with you. And that's how you start hearing that voice inside, trusting your intuition, having that courage to do what the divine is showing you throughout each and every day. When you're able to do the steps that is necessary, and when you're able to do the steps that are necessary for you in the morning as you wake up, so that surrendering, as I said, it may help, so following those steps, those exact steps, can help you. And as I'm talking, you can always take notes if you feel guided to take notes. That way, because these are things, like I've said before, we're all on different levels, and there's many levels that I've passed, and there's many levels that there's many more levels to go, because there's no destination. There's no destination of there might be a destination for that one, and I can't even say that there, but we're all on different levels, and there's many I've passed, there's many that you need to pass, there's many more that I need to pass. There's many people at the beginning, middle, and end, right? And that's where I ask, that's where you even see my messages come from, where someone is, because there may be a message where I'm talking for someone that's in the beginning of this awakening, in the middle, semi-middle, and end, and not end as destination, but ready to do everything in the world, or have gotten accustomed to everything that I'm saying, and is able to stand in it and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense for someone too. So if you want, to take notes, with the things that I say, because, like I said, you want to know something? So, at the beginning when I said I didn't have anyone to help me to understand what I was going through, but eventually as I continue to just stay in there, stay strong in it, and ask the divine the questions that I did, the divine did guide me to people on YouTube that were going through the similar thing, and I was able to understand different things. I was like, oh, I'm going through that, or oh, I went through that, and stuff like that. So I was able to kindly guide me to the right people. So eventually, if that's where you are, you think that you have been guided in the right places, just trust that right now, because if you're at the beginning and you're here, I think that's a beautiful thing, because why I say that is, I'm not gonna say that you may be getting out of it early, but you're able to know it at an earlier time. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna pull another card. Faith. Oh wow, it's going exactly what I'm talking about. Having the faith. Okay, it says, miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Faith. Because remember, the foundation of all of this is love. And I know you've heard this before, or will be hearing this, is love is the highest vibration. And the divine is in this time is wanting you to have a different perspective, not only on people, places, and things, but within yourself, and to see love within yourself, see love to know that the divine is love, so that you can see that love is within yourself, so that you can see this love within people as well. And I guess that's why I read this heart's wisdom card as well, where it says, listen to the call of your heart, your guide in love. That may be why that card stuck out to me as well. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So if love is the foundation, if love is the highest foundation, everything else will branch from it. So the divine is maybe, like I've said, is leading you. You might be in a point in your life where you're moving forward to greater things, or you may be in a process of letting go so that you can move forward to greater things. But I really don't want to say it like that, as in greater things, but the things that is for you. And even in this time of going within, that's great. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. So having that faith and believing that what the divine is showing you, what the divine is trying to give you intuitively, there we go, and bring to you in this time, and to know and to have that courage to do it, and to trust divine source, and have the faith that what is for you will be for you, and that what you imagine is through the divine is beyond what you could ever imagine. What is for you is beyond what you could ever imagine. It's beyond what you can ever imagine. So have that faith. The heart's wisdom, that's beautiful too, because I do believe the heart does have wisdom. I do believe that the heart's wisdom on its own is beautiful. But that's maybe where the divine is trying to get you to believe that, because you may be so used to thinking everything your way. You know what I'm saying? You may be able to think, to use the brain for everything, but the divine is wanting you to use your heart in this time. The divine is wanting you to be guided by the heart. And when you guide yourself through that, you're able to do things weightlessly, limitless. I don't even think weightlessly is a word. To remember, we're not here to be weighed down. The world is not ours to handle. It's the divine's. I'm not sure where we got that from. Where we think that everything that we supposed to be we supposed to hold the weight of the world. If we can't, I ask that you know this. Well, this is what I believe for myself, and hopefully it's able to be a guide for you as well. Because I've learned that for myself as an individual, right? That when I try to do it myself with my ego, with my ways, what it's done to me and where it has taken me, it's taken me to the divine. So if I can't just do that on my own by myself, how would I be able to do that for the world if I haven't done that with myself first, and know that it's the divine that helps us with all of this? So through the divine, you are able to accomplish whatever it is that is meant to do within the world. Through the divine, you are able to accomplish whatever it is to do through that is meant for you. I hope that makes sense for someone. Because maybe someone has the weight of the world on them. The weight of your family, the weight of your life, the weight of your finances, the weight of it all. And the divine is trying to tell you, listen, that's not yours to carry. Why are you carrying this? Give it to me. Give it to me. That's not yours to carry. Through me, you can do what is needed, but it's not yours. That's why it's heavy. And the divine, through this, the divine will help you to create the love within yourself, create the words, create the perspective, create the love that is meant so that you can walk this earth free from bondage of others, of the world, all the above. From you, and what I mean by from you is just the old ways of thinking, the old habits. So I just ask that you look at it, just look at it in that perspective. Look at it through in that perspective. Each and every time I start these messages, I ask divine to help me. I talk to the divine each and every time. So I ask that you do the same thing. Surrender to your intention, and ask for and surrender. Ask the divine to help you so that you can set the intention that is meant. Through you, divine, I'm able to do this. So I really hope that makes sense for someone. I'm gonna pull another card. It says intuition. Wow. It says intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Each one of us have our own personalized relationship with the divine. And when you're able to do this, whenever you're able to go within and allow that relationship, surrender to that relationship, what's needed will be provided. It's about trusting it, that intuition. It just follows everything what I was saying. And I just hope that you're able to trust it, to start trusting the divine more, to start trusting what your intuition has been saying, to start asking the divine for the true discernment. Maybe you needing discernment. You're like, Ari, I don't trust me right now. Please know I understand, because I was like that too. I really just was so upset with myself with some of the decisions that I have made in the past. And I just always asked myself, I'm like, I was like, did you turn against yourself? It was just, but I understand what it was now. I just had to deepen my trust with the divine, and there were some things that I did do that wasn't in alignment with where the divine wanted me to go. So I definitely get it when you feel as though you don't trust yourself right now. And that's why I say at the beginning of each and every one of these videos is to ask the divine as you meditate, before you meditate, or just as you wake up, ask the divine to help you with discernment, guidance, your intuition, everything that you need help with. You can ask the divine, and please know that the divine will deliver each and every one of those questions. Will help you. And remember, I said it's through, whether it's through a vision, a video, information, words, messages. So I just ask that you're able to pay attention. If you've asked a question, please be aware of the answer coming, because the answer will come. Divine, I need discernment. Ask for that discernment, so that you can start trusting yourself and becoming more aware of what the divine wants for you in your life. I hope this message really resonated. Please continue to go within. Have the courage to go within. Have the courage to trust the divine source. Have the faith. I ask that you have the faith and trust your intuition. What is your intuition guiding you? Where is your intuition guiding you? Someone may need to, you may be needing to get out in nature. You may be an earth angel. You know, this is something that is just being, that I may need to say someone. You may be like an earth angel, or you may just like nature. Maybe so that your ideas and you going within more, or just listening to divine. Maybe that is a greater way for you to, get an alliance with earth, with nature, Maybe that is a way that can help you. Or some people like being around water. Maybe water can help you. Listen to sounds of water, or going by water, can help you go within and create a alliance as well. Also, just learning in this time. This is the time that you're learning more about you, and that is okay. You're learning more about who you are and what you like, and what you may have ignored as, that, or maybe you had thought was weird when you were small, but the divine is bringing you back to that and helping you to know you like this for a reason. This is supposed to get you, was in alignment for this, but maybe you may have thought it weird. Maybe people was making fun of it. Maybe, and it may have led you prolonged, or just led you in another direction, which is okay, because the beautiful thing is you get to come here and you really get to deepen that connection with the divine in yourself. So it's a beautiful time right now for you. It really is. And I ask that you see that. I ask that you see that. I ask that you see that. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this message was able to resonate with you. May divine bring you forth the clarity that you may have needed throughout. Maybe this message was for you, and may you get the clarity that you need. May you have gotten the clarity that you need, and have gained a different perspective on something. And trust yourself in this time. Have the courage to either move forward on that, on what the divine is showing you, or let go what the divine is showing you. Even if it's going within, maybe the divine is wanting you to have the courage to do that as well. I ask that you move forward on that and allow the divine to help you in this time. Thank you so much for listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.